Alright then, I'm gonna do something special. I am going to play Final Fantasy IV, pretending to be Final Fantasy II, for a reason. Yes, there are better versions of Final Fantasy IV out there. True that those other versions are better translated, have more features and so forth. However, this was the very first Final Fantasy that I actually played seriously, and the very first RPG that convinced me RPGs were worthwhile as a genre, and probably my favorite genre of them all, at least in terms of RPGs from Japan. No, I'm not saying that RPGs from Japan are better or worse than other RPGs, just that I haven't really played much outside them. I'm not gonna judge stuff I haven't played. Yeah. And since this is the version I played originally, this is the version I'm gonna do. And of course, it takes them forever to cast a single fire spell, so we defeat them with ease. Or maybe not. Yeah, the main difference between this version is translation. You don't have as many abilities. Okay, I think the stats might be different. Items you can get or change. It's basically a more simplistic version of the Japanese Final Fantasy IV, more or less. That's what it really boils down to. Because they're shiny. Now see, Baron's smart. They know that Light Warriors suck at protecting crystals. They've been playing Final Fantasy III and so forth and other games. I know Final Fantasy III ain't wasn't that bad, all things considered. We want individual sprites. We hate being clones of each other. Shut up and accept your destiny. Keep telling yourself that. You can tell that Cecil's just trying to come up with some BS excuse to make himself feel better. Of course, this battle is automated. Other versions can actually control it. What's funny is I recently replayed Final Fantasy IV for the DS. I replayed it for the PlayStation 1. I played it for the PSP, and now I'm playing it for the SNES technically. This all makes perfect sense. Yeah, the only version I haven't played are the Wonderstone version and the GBA version, but nah, I don't care. I mean, the PSP version is practically the GBA version, but better. What I've heard anyway. Yeah, a lot of this is automated right now. Not so much time, you still have to go for the text, but there isn't much playing yet. Now here's a funny thing. If this had been an F&B cinema scene, I'm sure a lot of people have been complaining about there being no gameplay. I mean, how much things really change, yet other things stay the same. To me, the fact that they're using sprites doesn't change the fact that it's more or less a cutscene. And of course, the king's already acting suspicious. Give him the shiny. Well, that was easy. Bacon has a larger vocabulary. Because we like shiny stuff? Yeah, see, so stop asking questions. Free will is banned. It always has been. I'm not trying to go for the text too fast. Hope not. Okay. Wow. I'm not voting for him at all. Forget it. Just forget it. Wait, you can't vote for kings. Yeah. Thanks for breaking the fourth wall. Of course, there's no one in this version. Yep. Thanks. So, one's void and one's delusional. Thanks for appreciating me. You could learn Ultima. No, that's not so. Yeah, you had Ultimate Final Fantasy 2 and then it vanishes from existence. No. Now, honestly speaking, when it comes to the extra ability in the game, most of them weren't really that special anyway. They do as much as they should have. I mean, Prey failed a lot. I like the DS version of Prey a lot better. It's actually viable to use. Yeah, I don't reason to go over there yet. One fan of bands, but I want to level up a lot, breeze through battles, or try to push forward so I can get to certain points faster. There's your girlfriend. Went by pretty fast. If anything you press activates dialogue. And yep, I see what it is. I love how they skip past dialogue and stuff. It's like they're trying to save time. And who is Sid's daughter anyway? I gotta remember that. I never I haven't played much of Battlefield. I'm really disappointed since daughter's not playable in some form. You think she would be? Yeah. And it's now time for the original emo Final Fantasy hero. Okay, not emo, but yeah, angsty and issues. Yes, you did. Look at her, she'll play her theme song. See what you did, Cecil? Well, usually disobeying gets you killed. True. But then again, I'm the fake Cecil. Don't jump to conclusions. Kane is coming. I like how Cecil has his own personal tower. Must be a special quirk of being a captain. And now for fancy music. This theme basically defines the game. Now we're waiting for the fancy text to happen. There it is. So how many captains are there then? Yeah. Deep fog. So it's one of those villages that lives up to its name. So airships are weapons of mass destruction. Thanks. Well, maybe because there weren't enough crystals to go around. I mean, you could have had a lightning crystal, a snow crystal, maybe a apple crystal. I mean, why just have 4 crystals? 4 elements and so forth. Just not fair at all. And of course, the town is right next to the castle. Let's see here. I'm not gonna bother buying much. Only thing I really need to buy is, I guess, a couple of cure ones. Yeah, a life, and that's it. And let's leave this place. No, wait, let's just talk to some people, then we'll end the episode. Thanks for telling me what I already know. I don't need to listen to instructions. I've played this game before. Besides, most of it's obvious, like use attacks, don't heal yourself if you don't need to, active time versus when, all that stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot you can't set active time away in this game. It's preset. I think it was preset to active. Awful for who? Yes, he is. And of course, they dance. And the usual purpose of waterfalls like this is pathways to treasure. Literally. Did I miss anything here? Guess I got everything. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have. I wish it was that easy to climb up waterfalls in real life. Maybe it is. I've never actually been to a waterfall. Of course, you can press L or R to change characters. Alright then, next time on Let's Play Not Final Fantasy II, we will basically go to the Mist Village and go ahead and deliver a package, which I'm sure is filled with fluffy bunnies. So, bye for now.